Hey guys, I hope you're having a good week. So I know you've been working really hard on multiplication and division, and you might remember from the multiplication video that it was my birthday this week and I've got a little bit of a problem, a very lucky problem. I had all these chocolates given to me, and on the multiplication we looked at the bags of Lindor that I had. I was really lucky because they were ready bagged up. But one of my presents had this big bag of Ferrero Rocher, and they are my absolute favourite of any chocolate. But I can't eat all these in one day, because I will eat all these in one day if they stay like this. So what I want to do is decide, if I had, say, 3 a day, how many days would I have Ferrero Rocher for? So I've got altogether 15 sweets here, 15 chocolates rather. And I need to look at, right, so if I did 3 a day, how many days? So I'm going to put them into groups of 3. Now in division, what's really important is that every group is exactly the same. So let's have a look. So I've got 15, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 altogether. And I've put them in groups of 3, and I've got 5 groups. So if I've got 15, and I divided them into 3, it would give me 5. So that's great, and that works really nice. So I know now I've got enough for 5 days, 1 for every work day of the week, so that's great. But sometimes we don't have practical things like this, and we need to learn a way of doing it on paper. So that's what we're going to have a look at today, is how can I do that same sum but without using anything. So we start with the number 15 at the beginning of division, because I had 15 of them to start with. And what I wanted to do is I put them into groups of 3. And what I wanted to know was how many days, how many groups of 3, how many days would I have Ferrero Rocher for? So if I do an empty number line, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my 3 times table, and I'm going to go up in 3s. And it's really similar to the multiplication one that we're going to do. But what we're going to find out is what is this missing number, because I'm going to count with 3s, and eventually I'm going to get to 15. So if I go up 1 lot of 3, that's my first day, I've got 3 altogether. If I go up 2 lots of 3, I've now got 6, because I've added another 3. 3 add 3 is 6. And I can keep on going. 3 lots of 3, add 3 onto there would give me 9. 4 lots of 3 would give me 12. 5 lots of 3 would give me 15. And there we go. So I had 5 lots of 3 made 15. We know that we had 5 groups. So 15 divided by 3, 15, when you put it into 3 groups, gives me 5 groups. So 3 in each group, sorry, gives me 5 groups. Now, there's another way of looking at this, because some people might be thinking, hang on a minute, I know divide by 3 is I've got to put it into 3 groups. Let's see what happens if I try to put 15 into 3 groups. Got to make sure all my groups are the same. So if I've got 15 and I put them into 3 groups, how many groups have I got altogether? I've got 3 groups, and how many is in each one? I've got 5 in each group. So this is the brilliant thing with division. There's no right or wrong. I can think of this sum as 15 split into 3 groups means there's 5 in each group. Or 15 into groups of 3, that gives me 5 groups. So I can look at it in either way, whatever way works for you. Some people might like to put them into 3 groups. Some people might like to put them in groups of 3. You decide what works for you. Well, let's have a look at another one. So for instance, if I had 20, so I was really lucky, I had 20 Ferrero Rocher given to me this time, and I decide, I'm going to have 4 each day. And I want to know how many days will it last. So I've got 20 divided by 4. Let's have a look. So, on the first day, I ate 4. On the second day, I had another 4, which adds to 8. On the third day, I had another 4 that gave me 12. On the 4th day, I had another 4 that gave me 16. And on the 5th day, I got another 4, which gave me 20. So I had 5 days altogether. Look at that. Sometimes we get the same answer, even though all of these numbers are completely different. So it works out nicely there. So that's how to use a number line to work out division. Hope you enjoy.